All right, let's go. See if they're going to jump right into it or we got a hand warmer.
Okay.
Let's see. Patiently waiting. They're fighting, they're scrapping.
Yep,
there you go.
There we go.
All right, here we go. So yeah, man, this will be fun. Anytime these guys face off, it is usually a close contest for sure. You know, I know Light feels very comfortable in this matchup, as does Peabnut as well on the other side too. So kind of hard to pick a winner in that regard. I do believe Light won their last exchange. But Peabnut, definitely no stranger to being able to get the job done. Fun thing about this is, both these guys, they were over in Japan, and I got to give Peabnut some love. We actually recorded our podcast episode, Lights Out 100. It'll be coming out Monday, 10 a.m. PST. But we talked about how well Peabnut actually quietly performed in Japan, man. Not enough people were definitely talking about it, but he had a heck of a run at both those tournaments that he entered, man. Really solid, like I think top 24 on both of those S tiers, man. So Peabnut was putting in some work, taking out some of Japan's finest in losers bracket. So I know this guy is well engaged. Light at Kowloon with a 7th place finish. So both these guys coming in hot hand for sure, and some solid results already throughout this bracket in MomoCon. But the winner of this advancing to top 8 winner side. So a very important victory on the line. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Maybe an error right there from Peabnut with that down smash. I'm not sure. Thought I would expect down air, but nonetheless, Light taking full advantage of it. He will be granted the first stock.
Yeah.
And then some.
Yep. Oh, definitely and then some. We're getting all the up airs here. Brilliant damage. And already has him at 65%. Shots in. Sides. Going to go center stage. Just some lasers, you know. Yeah. Some lasers through the pellets. Another up air. Oh man, yeah, yo, explosive.
Yeah, that'll light him up right there. Mega Man looking really ordinary on that exchange. I'll tell you that much. That ain't gonna be enough to do it. Peabnut searching for answers right now, but Light giving him none thus far.
At all. Man, this is looking like a clean 3 stock. The chase. Wow, good catch there by Peabnut. Gonna get that first stock here, but has a long hill to climb to make something happen. See, starting off with the pressure. Just a start.
I will say it's definitely not uncharacteristic for Light to have a huge lead and then get a tad bit complacent sometime and let it get away from him. So if I'm Peab, I am still fighting to the bitter end on this one.
Yeah.
But it definitely seems like that complacency is not to be found right here for game number 1. At least in Light's case, he is dominating Peabnut.
Oh, he wants it all right now.
He does.
Let's see. Can't get a drag down. Not going to be enough here at Peabnut. The bear. I mean, hey, slowly but surely making a headway.
Yeah, I mean, you get it down to that last stock, you never know what can happen. But I mean, it's a tall ass for Peabnut. It's sitting there at 140. That is a lot of damage.
Wow, that's a miss though. Good pellet.
All right, Light trying to put it away. Definitely doesn't allow Peabnut to get to this final stock. That's when the shenanigans, they are still real, man. And as much as I love Fox, off stage he can be a bit susceptible, but not going to be the case right there. Light puts it to rest with a down smash on the ledge. Not going to have very much invincibility there, hanging, and Light knew it.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. I mean, that was a great play there from Light, going into the dare, right, and kind of freezing Peabnut just enough to give him actually enough time where he would get that down smash, right? And I always love little setups like that, just doing things like pushing buttons out there to make someone hesitate. And be like, oh, well, you know what? You don't have that kind of invincibility anymore to hesitate. You needed to make a move.
All right, a little bit of deliberation, see where we end up heading. All right, we run it back, baby.
3, sir.
2, 1,
go! All right. Oh man, that was almost a crisp head guard. Got the leaves out. Welcome to fall. Step back.
I like that.
Welcome
to fall. That's Chris. Town and City, excellent selection from Peabnut. Everything he's going to enjoy, having a little bit extra room to work with. We'll see if Lights can do a good job of still continuing to kind of close the gap.
see.
Oh,
no.
What are you doing, bro?
Man.
What are you doing? You gotta hit those, man. Peabnut. And I like what Peabnut did there going for it, because sometimes it can be easy to maybe just think, all right, let me get ready for something when they just get back on stage. I'm just going to expect they'd be able to tech that.
Yep.
You always got to give your opponent respect in that regard, because they are capable of making mistakes, and that was a huge one from Light.
Yeah, no, that's massive, man. Rule number 1, especially at the spacey, you can't be doing that. But that will be a clean stock there and there, instantly into that air-to-air, right, into that bear. And now we're going to start something up here. Get a full jab. Not too bad. Trying to look for air-to-air right there. Not going to make it work. Still has some pressure here on the right side of the stage. We'll step back, get some lasers. Use that shine. Oh, put it to good use.
Man. All right, my man Rush getting him out of danger momentarily. Leaf shield up. Not crazy how fast Light has brought this back and then asserted control, bam.
Yeah, man. I mean, what a turnaround.
Oh, that's
wow,
tough,
yeah.
man. That sucks.
Speaking of, you turn around. Like, you get what's going on, man.
Yeah, Peeb's a very stoic player, too. He doesn't really show too much emotion. A little bit annoyed at that. Not by too much, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I love that from Light. I love that. Woo. Predicting that Peeb was going to just...
Oh, no. Well...
What is this jackass doing?
I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, get swung on.
Oh, okay. Good answer from Peeb.
Yep. Vacate the premises. Good shot.
All right, send it back at him. Trying to keep some distance. So we're Light, Fox going to be content. A little bit of run and gun, just get that percentage up a little bit more. Let that marinate. Definitely looking for a combination. Solid read to end this. Maybe Nair up smash.
Yep.
Definitely a couple of things in Fox's wheelhouse for sure that could help. Oh, timing is everything.
And that should be killed.
Wow,
yeah,
good
man.
stuff. Peabnut brought that all the way back. And even with Light trying to like fade back a little bit out of the range, Peabnut was like, no, I'm fully committed to this. Well done to him.
Yeah, very smart play there by Peabnut. Close that one out. Really the first time we saw, I mean,
Peeb is so,
yeah, he's
so clutch.
He is very, very clutch.
He's got
very
that
clutch, man.
clutch gene in him for sure. A little ice in the veins right there.
Yeah. Like you said, stoic, man.
Yep. I'm sure Light, couple of interactions he would love to have back in that previous game. That probably would have had him sitting up 2-0 to none right now. But instead, 1-1 right now, heading into game 3.
Let's see. Get that base, we get that forward throw, go for another one. Wow, gets interrupted by the slide. Did not expect that. All right, leads out. All right, footstool.
Yep.
Like it.
Everything off that leaf just seems so like dainty and delicate. Like anything that comes off a leaf shell, I'm always just like, oh, that's cute. Oh my goodness, and that was vicious. Nair up smash. You know he was looking for. You know he wanted it. And picking up where he left off before things got away from him in that previous game.
Yeah, the classic. Ready to see him getting open there here for Light. Get something started. Good evasion there by Peabnut. Trying to rack up some damage slowly but surely. Get him to the kill percent here. Good parry. Dead guard? No.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oh,
There.
wow. Just not content to just go back to the stage. He wanted all that damage, and he took it. Good Lord, Bam.
Oh, man.
Cooking with Crisco.
Yes, sir.
We are in the South.
Nothing but grease, baby.
Come on now.
Get back down. Throw it. Yeah. Get a good amount of lasers. Nair. Nair smash should kill. Doesn't matter there. We will get that beautiful kill by Peabnut.
Yeah.
At 93% though on the second stock.
All right, let's see what Peeb can do. Already seen that clutch factor come into play for sure. We know this guy gets it done.
Oh, man.
Okay, I actually really like that. I was a little worried, like, okay, are we gonna pick defensive option here? And Peabnut's just gonna wait it out, but like, no, Light, side and foot on the gas. Let me go ahead and just be super hella aggressive.
Yeah, force his hand. That was kind of sick though. Like there, the fair. There by Peabnut. Good amount of damage.
Nice. All right, back throw, easy work. Let's see. What we thinking? Oh, just narrowly avoids the back air.
Just barely.
Yep.
Okay, jumping back out. Oh, man, so close.
There are some close calls here. And if you're Fox, you're just thinking, okay, by the skin of my teeth, I'm evading some of this.
Yeah.
But Peabnut, sooner or later, he's going to get you.
Yes, sir.
You're going to want to make sure you got at least a little bit more percentage on there to feel comfortable going into a potentially final stock, depending on how this one shapes up.
Yeah, can't be playing in the face for long. A great down throw. Wow, man, what a catch.
Yeah, right to the face right there.
Okay, safe. Yeah, pressure. He's trying to get out of there. I love that.
But again, I feel like we've seen a similar situation like this, and it didn't result in a light W, so he knows. Just keep fighting. Never quite know what could happen.
Yeah,
the light's going to put it away.
Yeah.
All right. Well done to Light on there responding. Just letting that second game get away from him. Peab unable to clutch it out on that one. We're going to game number 4 with Light up 2-1 right now. But Peab still very much engaged. He's got the counter pick right now. He knows he is more than capable of bringing these games back when he needs to. Just needs to lock in for this final one.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like we were talking about, there's a couple interactions right there. He was a few frames away of, man. Especially we saw there with when he was looking for that dare on that Fox illusion. You know, just a ton of situations where he could have gotten those edge guards, and we've seen him get it in the earlier games too. So regardless of this being 2-1 Light really needs to lock in, close it out. Got to be careful on these recoveries. Definitely has to tech, because we could quickly see this bleeding in game 5 and be something that's Peabnut's favor.
All right, here we go to small battlefield. We go potential final game for Peabnut. Unless he punches up a little bit, as we've been talking about. But one thing Peabnut can do, he can make it work, baby. That's one thing this guy's not short of, is the ability to adapt, rebound, and get down with the best of them.
So far, so good. Slowly checking up damage. Here comes Light, though.
I do like this close quarter stage, though, a little bit more for Light for sure.
Yeah. Wow, what an interaction, man. Gets that down tilt right in time to avoid that dare, rather. Here, no tech chase. Wow, okay.
Oh, yeah, he wanted a lot off of that. Unfortunate. Up tilt not going to get there. That up tilt's so good, but, man, it does not have the same reliability as Snakes. I'll tell you that much.
No, not at all.
Definitely the power's there, but, man, I tell you. Consistency, not so much. But here we go. Before Peab lets us get too out of hand, got to make a play to put this stock in the dirt. And I like the discipline to not just, Fox is so busted just hopping off the ledge, right? But Light being disciplined with when he decided to get up from it, back throw, still going to close out the stock, but still some good things I'm seeing.
Yeah, man. I mean, you got to make him work for it, man. That's what Light is doing here today so far. Jump. Yeah, send those back down. But he will take that to the bank. Easy bears. Backs on a little bit of damage. Here we go, offstage game.
Ooh, okay,
man.
good interference.
Yeah,
you can
fighting
tell
out.
He was thinking about going low right there to intercept the recovery. He's just like, no, I got an aggressive option with this fair waiting for you.
Yeah, man, get kicked.
Some good, like, kind of checks and balances gameplay between these two.
Yep. Yeah, there's a dare, but it's a sour spot, man. Very fortunate there for Light. Still taking a ton of damage here, though. End up finding his footing.
Goodness. Oh, that's going to get him. Yeah, barely. But it does get the job done. 133. Shouldn't take too much from Peab. Let's see.
Goes low. Yeah, he's gone.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Okay, good swing. Bear's going to do it. Last stock here. Potentially set point for Light. We will see if Peabnut has anything to say for it. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, my gosh. Just knocked in the third one.
Peab going for broke right there. Doesn't result in the stop, but it doesn't mess. Sometimes it's just about sending a message and letting Light know, no, this is not going to be an easy final stock for you.
Man, my man was looking like the winter soldier, man.
Man, bro.
Okay. My man was out here.
That's that one before Phase 4, man.
Yes, sir.
That's the real soldier. Bucky still knew what it was.
Yeah.
I don't know Senator Barnes.
Yeah,
I know Bucky, though.
Bucky, though.
And I know Peabnut, baby.
Yes, sir.
He is not trying to go quietly into the night. Still trying to have one last gas. Get this to a game number 5, and then anything can happen. Light would love to put it away. You know he does not. He does not want to see Peabnut in game 5.
Not
he
at all.
might not have a choice.
Here we go. He's a big. Oh my gosh.
That was a
Barely
gamble.
escapes it. Yeah,
that was a
crazy.
gamble.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow. Oh, you were.
That roll
Yo,
was.
what? Yo, man, come on. Trash Tuesdays. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
Just yeeted and depleted. I gotta assume because Peeb reacted so quick, he wasn't expecting to get caught up with that and just, I don't know, maybe some questionable DI resulting in that end of that final stop.
There's definitely questions. That is true.
By hook or crook, we are going to game number 5. Let's get it.
Yo, Peanut has the biggest smile on his face, too. He's loving that,
Of course. Like I said, I feel like I often see Peabnut, a very stoic individual, but a lot of emotion in this one for sure. He wants this light W.
Yeah.
Wants a chance to get himself in top 8 winner side, and he is 1 game away from doing just that. Now, you keep in mind, you kind of know Light's pedigree when it comes to this event. He's a 2-time champion at MomoCon consecutively at 1.2. Fell a little bit short last year and trying to get back on those solid winning ways this year. Peabnut ain't trying to make it easy, that's for dang sure.
Yeah, not at all. I think one of the things that if I'm Light, whenever you're playing a character like Mega Man, these kind of esoteric characters, I hate seeing them at Game 5. So you know they're holding on to some stupid knowledge checks, and it's like, good, let me cook you.
That's the thing, man. Lights can ill afford to be negligent in this, even if it gets off to a good start. Like you're seeing right now, he hasn't put the stock away yet, but definitely threatening. See if Peabnut can avoid it. Oh, no, I was going to say avoid the setup right there. Back air off of the dash tag gets it done.
Yeah.
And now we'll see if Light elects to slow it down a little bit or keep the pace rolling. Bam, looks like the pace is going to continue to roll. Yeah, and this is where it's tough, too, because we know when you're trying to get off of that ledge sometimes, Fox can be quite oppressive, right?
Yeah.
He definitely has the tools to cover a lot of those options.
Oh, absolutely, man. I mean, this character is tour de force, man, for good reason. See, okay, get some pressure here. Leaf shield. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, we're going to tech jump that one. Good stuff there, Light. Yeah. There's game 5, baby. Can't be lacking there.
No fat fingers, man. You got to make sure those things are cool, crisp, and ready to go. Oh, Lord have mercy. Light, he is pulling away in a major way. This might be an opening right now for Peabnut. No, not quite.
Man.
There.
Yeah, man, just barely gets through that up B, but yeah, that's going to be up smash. Not going to KO, but man, this is looking like quite the deficit here.
Yeah.
I know Peabnut is stoic. I know he has the capability of bringing it back, but right now, Light is definitely in the driver's seat, and he looks like he's just trying to close it out quickly as possible.
It'll work out really nice for Peeb if he's able to at least get this stock off while he still has 2.
Yeah.
Right? Because I feel like once he gets down to that final one without doing so yet, Light would maybe find another opening and another like 30 to 40% swing. Now he has the ability of knowing, okay, Light might be fishing a little bit for this final blow. Maybe I can cheese him off a little bit. Speaking of which.
Oh, close. Yep. Oh, we get
Speaking of which, fam.
Yep, run it back. Run it back. What's good? Okay, you step back.
Your leaf shield, man.
Yeah, man.
The dainty killer. But up smash, the slayer of all characters at the right percentage. And right now, like 1 stock to go. Potential to send Peabnut down the losers. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man, it's close. Yeah, the interaction. Eddie's going to get that full jab. All the lightning legs. We'll take that to the bank. Man, the raw forward smash is crazy.
Man. All right, running them down. And this is good insurance for Light. Just in case something happens on the second stock, gonna have a nice little cushion for the final exchange. If it even gets there though, bam, Light's looking like, oh my goodness, I think I want to put this away with a 2 stock. And 1 solid hit away from doing just that. And that's gonna do it. Peabnut unable to recover. Light dominating in that game 5, but kudos to Peabnut for some of that clutch play to even force it to game number 5, yeah?
Yeah, man. Phenomenal stuff there. Light's gonna move on forward. Dang.
All right, Light, the hunt to get that 3rd MomoCon title continues as he is in top 8 winners, qualified for tomorrow's action.
Yeah, good stuff to Light. Move on forward, like you said before. He's a back-to-back champion, so definitely one of the favorites going into this tournament. Probably the favorite to win right now, right? Yeah. I mean, out of anyone.
I mean, you know, we've still got some more qualifiers. I know. Definitely, I mean, you know, got to imagine Beast Mode Paul, he's playing super hot, but that is a good matchup for Fox regardless.
Right.
Cole, I would say, would be the greatest kryptonite right now for Light if he stays on the winner's side. Cola has won their last couple of exchanges, pretty convincingly at some points as well.
Right.
Meister, tough matchup for Fox, but as we know, Beast Mode Paul put him in loser, so if they're going to match up, it would be in the loser side of things. So, you know, if I'm Light, I'm feeling pretty confident right now about what's going down, but still a lot more matches to